Hi, boys and girls. So for math today, we are going to be using some manipulatives. I know you guys don't have them at home, which can make it a little tricky. So I am going to show you guys a video of how to make your own tens and ones cubes so that when you are working, you can have something to move around on your table with you. So the very first thing we're going to be making is tens cubes or tens blocks. So our tens blocks are the long straight ones. So what you need is a piece of paper, a flat edge. I don't have a ruler here at home with me, so I'm just going to be using a flat edge. And then a pencil, a pen, a marker, kind of anything that you could write with. So what you're going to do is you're going to line your paper up with your flat edge, so it makes about maybe a 2-inch space, and you're just going to draw a straight line down. All right, so it should look like that, a straight line down. And then what you can do is now you just need 10 cubes inside of that. So if you draw 9 lines, 1, 2, you can use your straight edge for this as well. So I drew my 9 lines. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which makes my tens block. And then you're just going to cut along this line, and then you have your tens. So then if you want to do ones, you just do this again, and then you cut out each individual square. So you can see I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows on mine. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each of them down this straight line and make my tens blocks. So as you can see, I cut straight down my line. I didn't finish cutting it, but I'm going to cut that last square off. And I have a tens block. All right. So I've cut each of my tens blocks apart. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Now what you want to do is if you want to make ones, all you have to do is take a 10 and cut the individual ones off. As I'm cutting each individual one off. Now I have some ones and a 10. So if I wanted to make the number 11, I would take 1 10 and 1 1, and I have 11 blocks. So if you do not have at-home manipulatives and you want to try them out, go ahead. It's very simple. You could do them in colors. You can use fancy markers. You can color them in if you would like. But that's just an easy way to make some tens and some ones. If you make some fancy looking tens and ones, feel free to share them with me. Send some pictures over. If you do not make manipulatives and you still want to write them out, you can. Just to represent a 10, you can draw a straight line. And to represent a 1, you can do a small box, or what's even easier, just a little circle. If you have any questions, boys and girls, you know how to reach me.